Jacksepticeye and early in the morning, time to wake up. Voice is not warmed up. Gotta do my vocal exercises. Welcome to another vlog, another day in the life of Jack around... I was going to say sunny Brighton. It was sunny earlier. It's not that sunny anymore. But today we're actually going to the tower. So the last time I did a vlog, I said that I was going to go to the Brighton Tower and go up into it and be terrified and shit my pants. But it was closed and we didn't get to do it, so we just walked around the beach and did a bunch of stuff that way. But today, it's actually open. I have tickets booked. We're ready to go. We have to go up and do it in like a half hour. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good time, but I'm terrified of heights, so I don't know how this is going to go. But you're coming along. So if you're terrified of heights as well, you're going to have to come with me and hold my hand and bear with me as we go up into this contraption that I don't even know is safe. Okay, I know hundreds of people go into it all the time, but it's the time when I'm on it that I'm most scared. I'm also uploading Subnautica right now, and it's the last episode. Well, not the last episode, but I finished the story. We got in the rocket, we left. It's sad. I don't know what else we're gonna do. We might just go into town and wander around and look at some shops or whatever. I don't know. The world is my oyster cake. I could do whatever the hell I want, technically. But first and foremost, we're going to the tower. That's the main objective of this vlog, so let's go do it. Weather shit. There it is. We gonna be in that. We were dumb again. We were supposed to get here a half hour before the thing. We got here like 10 minutes before, so we missed our first flight. Oh yeah, they call them flights, because the tower itself, back here, is owned by British Airways. So when you're going up in the thing, it's like, get ready for takeoff. It's quirky, it's fun, it's unique, but they're putting us on the next one, so we'll get some footage from it at least. Not letting this go to waste again.
You came when it closed.
I know, I was stupid. Cheers, thanks. I did, however, find my new favorite thing. It's Terry the turtle. Look how cute he is. I need to get him. I need him. He's so adorable. Kiss. We're in the waiting room and they have like all these cool things on the wall showing you how everything's made. And some of the construction. I don't know what this is. It's in the water. We're going up now in a second. I'm waiting around and I'm bored. Before it was built, it looked like a UFO. Without like the tower part in it, it just looks like a UFO. Area 51 was in Brighton all along. This is where they're making the aliens. Also, be prepared to see me be very, very scared when I'm up in this, because it's really freaking tall. It's 162 meters high. You might as well have me in a room with a lion, because I would move the same way, just like, don't make any sudden movements. We're in! We did it! Beautiful music. I'm gonna dance. This is not so scary. This is not so high. This is fine. I won't be like that in 10 minutes. I'm gonna be up there soon. All the way up there. I finally have those long legs I've always wanted. Oh my god, I'm like freaking Slender Man. My legs are like 11 feet long. It's moving. Oh god. I'm going up.
As we gently glide to a height of 138 meters or 450 feet, you are invited to move on air and enjoy the 360
Pray for me.
views.
Pray for Jack. I'm not okay right now. I'm kind of freaking out. It's so fucking high up, I don't like it. And then there's this like loud bang, and then the dude went around and he was like, did anybody drop something? Because it was like a loud noise that we didn't expect, and I'm like, excuse me? What? I don't like it. I mean, I do, but I don't.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh God, you see the shit out of me.
now to allow to reach the optimum viewing point.
Going back down, finally. I feel okay again, but you can see the burnt pier. There's like really awesome clouds out in the distance. It's so goddamn gorgeous. I'm kind of glad we came at the time we did during the sunset, because now we get some of these really cool views. And Brighton has some of the coolest cloud cover because of the ocean and the horizon and everything. It just looks awesome, and all in the distance are all these like wind farms, which I don't think you can actually see in the video. It's very pretty. Also, there's dogs down there. This is what I'm talking about. Look how cool those clouds are. So awesome. Brighton has some really cool weather. I mean, it's cold as all hell out here. But God, that looks pretty. Looks like a video game. So, Deweesh,
Yes,
what did you think?
I loved it.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I'm not very much of a heights person.
Same!
I get super scared, but it was not that bad. I did not expect it to shake as much as it did.
Yeah. Shaking was not nice.
I don't think people realize how much it shakes when they walk around.
Yeah,
but
people were walking around it and then the whole thing bounces up and down, and then just that loud bang, which you didn't hear.
No, I didn't hear it.
And then the guy walked around. I was like, did anybody hear a noise? But you didn't seem scared. You were like walking around taking all these shots.
Well, I was so mesmerized by the beauty that it didn't matter. It was really, really pretty.
Mesmerized by the beauty. But also, I was like taking a shot at one point where I was like pointing it at the ground. And I was like, oh, that looks really good on the like the really nice camera. And then like I looked from the screen out onto the ground, and I had like a little like heart palpitation. I was like, that's not cool. I'm not supposed to be up that high. I can't fly. I can't swim.
I can swim.
I'm at my favorite store. And no, not because of the sweet, sexy neon lights, but because the store is called Pussy. I have to get this, if only for the nostalgia factor alone. This and Meteora, when I was growing up, were like really big deals to me, and I would get the Tool one. This Lateralis by Tool, insanely good album, but I have this vinyl at home already. They also have like movie and video game soundtracks here too, which I really like. But look, teeny tiny little metal section. Come on, man, you gotta represent your heavy metal. You take a wrong turn somewhere in your life, and then you end up in the weeaboo zone. This is a really cool comic shop that we come to every now and then, and this is where all like the manga is. Look, it's Attack on Titan. I have all those at home, but I want to get this. It's Uzumaki by Junji Ito. Sina always highly recommended it because it's like a bunch of horror stories, and some of the stuff I've seen from Junji Ito is really, really cool. The style is really awesome. But a thing I like to do when I come to comic shops, even though I'll never read them all, but I like to come in and like pick out a book that just looks cool. I don't need to know anything about it. If the cover's cool, if the art style's cool, I just get it, and then someday I'll have time to read them all. So let's see what we get today. Hey, look, it's the God of War. They stole this design. I don't know if you guys knew, but science is the new rock and roll. So says this chick. She's from nowhere, man. What's happening? I met some guys who were really nice to me. Hello. And they knew who I was.
Yep.
Say hi.
Hello.
And they got a really cute dog.
I see Abs.
Oh,
We've got a big Star Wars thing.
And they have a big giant Star Wars toy.
That's his, by the way.
So they're the coolest people on the planet right now. Yeah. I'm back home now, by the way, obviously. But I ended up getting this book called Witches. Witches with a Y, because it's quirky like that. But it just looked really, really cool. The art style of it is a little weird and like minimalist. And I don't know, I like that. I just like stuff that looks cool. And if the story's bad, it's like, oh well, whatever. At least it looks decent. So that's like my little tradition. So when you do the Brighton Tower thing, you could see it in the video where we went over and took pictures. They take like green screen pictures and then superimpose you onto stuff. So like this, which this one doesn't look too bad. This one's kind of cute. I like this. But then we have really weird ones like this. It's like, oh yeah.
Where does the beach start and my coat begin?
It's like, yeah, it's that sunny in Brighton. That makes sense. This one, I don't fucking get what kind of perspective is going on. It's like all of Brighton and a festival is happening at the same time, but we're there completely out of proportion. And then this one, they're like, yeah, just wave and pretend that you can see something. This one's my favorite just because of how bad it is.
Oh no, don't show that.
They're like, look to the left. And then they superimpose you into the tower to be like, see, you saw something when you were up there. Like, based on the location that we're in, we were looking at the sky. It's like we didn't see shit. But they're fun. I love how goofy they are. So right now, I just recorded Subnautica, hence the little headphone boys. You can see it here. Files are transferring over. It's weird to be recording Subnautica now because I don't really have anything left to do in it. It's all just dicking around and making my own base. And then over here, we have Audition. I know I don't show this kind of stuff normally, but I just did like noise removal. So this is what it looks like when it's recorded. And because I have this fan on all the time, it sounds loud because it gets really warm in here. But all this noise in here, this is all noise. This is all the fan noise. But when I do noise reduction, boom. Fan noise completely gone. And then you're left with a crisp voice file. And then I have my own like preset up here where I can go into favorites. You can't even see that. And then I just have a YouTube thing that I select down here. So when I hit that, Audition does all the work on its own. And it goes ahead and does a bunch of shit to the file. Can't remember exactly what's in there. Because there's like a bunch of effects and stuff to like make the voice sound a bit punchier in the mix of the game audio and kind of bass boost it a small bit so it sounds nicer to your ears. There's compression, there's different things like that so I don't like blow out and then you don't hear the stuff clip and peak and all that stuff. And what I learned in college when I was doing this kind of stuff is you never do that stuff live unless you really, really have to. Like you're at a concert or you're doing live streams or something, because if you do it live, then you can't really undo it if you don't like how it sounds in the final mix. So always start off with a raw file and do that stuff afterwards, because then if you have a good source is always the key. If you have a good source, then you can do whatever the hell you want to it. And it'll always sound good either way. You can like bass boost it, you can equalize it, you can compress it, you can normalize it, all that kind of stuff, and it'll be fine. But if you do that stuff live, then if you don't like how it sounds, then you're kind of fucked because you can't undo that, if that makes any sense. So I do all that stuff afterwards and then I send it off to Robin and it just syncs on Dropbox. But because recording long videos, I use this, my DSLR, and then I have like a little monitor up here because Sony cameras don't have flip out screens. Not on their DSLRs anyway. This one does. But I use that then to record and the file ends up being gigantic. Like one of the face files ends up, for an hour, a face file ends up being like 30 gigs. So I have to encode them down because my internet is shit. So I have to make them slightly smaller and compress them and then send them to Robin. But try and keep the highest source that you can. And then you can mess around with it afterwards. You can always degrade it afterwards yourself. That's my tip of the day. Now I gotta work out. It is currently 11:40 p.m. So it's almost midnight and I'm deciding to work out because I haven't done it today and I want to keep up with it. But I'm doing the P90X3 program. You might have heard of it. Everyone's heard of it. Shut up, TV. Jeez. Sorry, loud. But I'm trying to do the P90X3 thing. I did it before. And I did it for like a month and a half. So you're supposed to do it for 3 months, but I did it for like a month and a half, maybe a little less. And I got insane results, but I said that I was heavier than I've ever been at the start of this year, and which was true. I was 70 kilos, which I don't know what that is in pounds, But after dieting and working out for the last like 3 weeks, I've lost 7 kilos. So I'm like 3 kilos away from what I was when I was working out. So I'm almost there. I'm getting there. 2018 PMA. Workout is done. It's not as bad as I remember it being. I was also doing a different one called Insanity Max 30. That was way harder because it's all cardio and you're just fucking running all the time. That's crazy. But this one's still pretty good because I like ones where I actually lift weights and do push-ups and pull-ups and everything instead of just like actual cardio, because I don't sweat. You might think, oh, did you actually do a workout? Are you faking it? I did do a workout actually, but I don't sweat. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just break out in a rash and I get all itchy, which is happening already. So that's why cardio sucks for me, because I overheat and boil up and almost want to die. But anyway, I'm going to leave this vlog here. It's kind of all over the place, but it's a good one. You actually got to see like a whole day with me. It is now 12:30 in nighttime, so it's past midnight. So technically it's tomorrow already, probably when this video is going to go up. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, punch the like button in the face, like the boys, and high fives all around. Whoosh, whoosh. Well, thank you guys. Now we'll see all you dudes next video. Yeah, it's very loud in here. It's not soundproofed at all. My neighbors are going to kill me.